tarot cards and spirits near. Answers to your questions appear. Sonoran Mystic guiding your way. A5 says brings light to your day. Psychic vibes and mediumship glow. It's the show where mysteries grow. Shuffle the deck, feel the air. Whispers of the unknown everywhere. Life's tough questions fade to light. With Dawn and Angie by your side. Sonoran Mystic guiding your way. A5 says brings light to your day. Psychic vibes and mediumship glow. It's the show where mysteries grow. The veil is thin, the stars align. Unlock the secrets, time to shine. Feel the magic, let it flow. Together through the mystic show. Sonoran Mystic guiding your way. A5 says brings light to your day. Psychic vibes and mediumship glow. It's the show where mysteries grow.
Yeah, I think you're muted. Oh, hey. I was muted too. I had to remember to hit the button as soon as you said hello.
As soon as I started talking, it come up with a big red thing. I'm like, oh.
How are you today?
I am good. Welcome back, Miss Angie, to the 2026 new year.
All the way through, and no alias picked us up. Didn't even say hi to me.
I just say I don't know if they picked me up, but they did. They didn't tell me. I'll put it that way. And they once they figured out who they got, they returned me.
They dropped you right back on down. We got the wrong one.
Yeah, they're like, we don't need that mess. We don't need that mess. No. They're thinking, damn, you can keep that.
How's your new year been so far?
It's been good. It's been good. I think I mentioned to you, we may have mentioned earlier that my grandson started his first day of pre-K, and so that was a big thing. And his little trooper, he's such a little trooper. If you're having my social media,
so fast, Don. Before you know it, they're like graduating from from elementary to middle school, and from middle school to high school. You're like, oh my gosh, you were just born yesterday, and now you're like graduating from high school.
Yeah, no, it just does happen so fast, and it's like, how does this even make sense?
Oh my goodness! You know, keep those pictures. My one friend used to tell me, she says, you got to get every picture from first grade all the way through, no, from kindergarten all the way through sixth grade. You have to buy every picture that they take that from there, and they sell those frames that are special like that. Like it'll have kindergarten, and it'll have every picture through sixth grade. Yeah.
And we did that. We did the Christmas thing. I was looking around here, right here on my desk. It's not here, but we have the Christmas pictures of, you know, of course. And then there's the young man. That's my little baby boy.
He looks like such a big boy.
Yeah, that's our little Princely. I'm 2.5 years old, but he looks like a big guy, doesn't he? Yeah. 2.5 years old, and he's just excited about going.
Already 2.5 years? Oh my God.
There he is in class. So little man in class. And so.
Oh my goodness. Listen, the first day I took Brandon, he left me like it wasn't nothing. I had took the half day off work. Like, I'm going to sit in there in case he was like, bye. He saw his little friends. He saw people his size, and he was done with me for the rest of the day. I was just like,
And you were sitting over there in tears, just like, oh my God. And he's like,
Like,
Mama, bye, bye.
I was like, well, I guess I'm gonna go. The teacher was like, you don't have to stay. I was like, I guess I don't,
Yeah.
because y'all done put me out and he don't even notice that I'm here.
Yeah, well,
So
it's cool because he's enrolled in a Spanish immersion program. So what happens is for the Spanish immersion program, he will learn formalized education and communication with the adults at the school will be in Spanish, and yet with all the kids and everything else is in English. So he'll learn both languages by being immersed in both of them at the same time, and that's kind of cool. It's one of the local schools here who offer that program. You can do Chinese, you can do French, and you can do
it would be a little
Spanish.
bit more difficult.
I would think so. But again, if you learn young when you're young, who knows? But yeah, and it's interesting because they even have programs. The instructors and teachers are people from other countries who get the visa to come and teach the language, teach in that language. Because if we don't have them available here, we do have some that are available here, of course. But it's some of that special instruction in that sense, and so they don't fall back into English because English isn't most of the time it's not their first language, it's their second language. So it's kind of nice. So I'm
Oh
excited for him.
wow, that is exciting. Listen, they should have had that a long time ago. When we were younger, that we would at least learn a second language. So
Yeah, I tried so desperately to learn Spanish when I was in high school because I took it in junior high and I took it in high school and I took two years in college, and it was required, in Texas at the time, and I still can't speak
all I
Spanish.
can say is no habla inglés.
Yeah, no comprende. I always tell my mother-in-law, no comprende, no comprende. When she starts talking about things, certain things, I'm like, no comprende, no comprende.
I just not. Yeah. They could be
Mhm.
telling me I'm ugly. Oh, really? Yes. I just don't know. I try,
Yeah, I
and
can't.
it's
I can't.
all
I've
around me, and
I've
I try.
30 years.
Maybe I should put that on my goal for this year to learn, or at least to pick it up,
Mhm.
to try to get into it. I was so happy I did my first goal of the year, which was to get my tax stuff ready, and I finally got it all set and done. Um, and that was my first goal, and I was like, oh, I got that done. So
Well, I had
checking off the box. Boom,
the
boom, boom.
I just lost train of thought there. I was going to say the the Babel. That's what it was.
Oh,
My spouse wanted to learn Italian, and so I found this deal during the Christmas holiday, and so it's unlimited Babel and unlimited languages in Babel, so you don't have to just alone
and it was
tone
a
your
one-time fee or something.
one time deal. Yeah,
I
and it's
saw
interesting.
that, and I thought about it, and I was like, you're not gonna do it. I wish I'd have did it.
Yeah, it was $2.99 initially on sale, and then it was $1.99 for like 2 days or something like that. However, I did find out that on Social Stack or Stack Social, which is a discount for digital products, I went on there and I got it for 149, I think it was, or $99 for lifetime, all languages. And so it was an amazing deal. And of course, if you go look at it online, you're like, damn, that's $400. But I got it super cheap. And so,
That's good.
as you know, I'm a very frugal shopper. I shop the hell out of things.
Exactly. Look, I might have to go and look for that and see if they still offering that deal. Yeah, because I saw it, and I was like, oh, but then me, I'm like, well, maybe I need to research and see which one is the best. Is that
Mhm. Well, I did that.
the best? They
I
have
did the research
Duolingo, and they
because I
have
was
this, and
curious
they have that,
myself,
and I don't
and I'm
know.
like, which one do I get? And I had Rosetta Stone before, and that was good at its time. It was considered the best at its time, but it's kind of fallen to the wayside because it's not as it doesn't use its the other technical devices that this one does, And then there's also the language learning process. They've learned how to, sometimes it's that the communicating via conversational, and so they help raise the conversational aspect of it and bring that in. And so anyway, it's interesting. I did the research, and Babbel seemed to keep coming back to the top as in one of the best all around packages. And then when I found the price, I'm like, okay, I guess that's my confirmation, because it came down to that one and one more. It wasn't, and again, it wasn't Rosetta, it was Babbel and something else, and both of them were the newer, more tech savvy ones, and that made a difference. Duolingo.
Well,
That's
the
the
only
other one,
ones I know, I
Duolingo.
think, is
And
Babbel
Duolingo came awfully close to Babbel for me. But I did.
and I remember Rosetta Stone. Wait, like I
Yeah.
remember Rosetta Stone
When
from
I when I
when I
read
first moved here in
some of the
2008.
I read some reviews for individuals, but I take them in a grain of salt these days. But I did read the review from people inside the business and got their feedback. And Babbel came back much more positive than Duolingo on that side, on the folks who were in the training part of it. And I thought, well, if the trainers are talking about this, maybe that's something that I should consider too. So in the end, Babbel got my stamp of approval and the dollars. But the price,
Well, that's good.
yeah, the price, you couldn't beat it.
Maybe
Welcome in, everybody.
Look,
Well,
that'll be another goal. Check.
Mhm.
The goal will just be that I bought it. Check. Not that I learned it. Check. I bought it.
I'm afraid that might happen to me if I bought it for myself and wanted to use it. It would only just sit there like the Rosetta Stone that's still sitting in my bedroom. Still sitting in the bedroom.
Hey, Hey, Miss Susan. Hey. Miss Bonnie.
So LMT 641, nice to see you. I've ever we need
LMT.
some.
Hey. Brandy, Christina. Oh my God.
Sonia, welcome in. Montanes.
Is it Montana?
How do you say that?
Montana.
Montaigne. Is it Montaigne Mission? Oh, Christina. Hey, Christina Maldonado. I'm Brandy Lafferty. Welcome in, both of you as well. Marie Taylor, Vanessa. Nice to see you in. V Consultant. Nice to see you in. Hey, Miss Susan Grayson. Good to see you in as well. Francesca. Nice to see you in.
Lester.
Love Goddess. Hey, Miss Bonnie. Welcome in. Hey, Lester. How are you? Good to see you in as well.
I still don't know how to pronounce. Oh, Montaigne.
Montaigne Mission. Montaigne.
Oh, Tane. Well, you keep writing Tayne. I'm assuming that's Tane.
Yeah. And so it's a mission or mission?
Mission. You know what?
It's all good. We're just gonna call you Montaigne. How's that? That'll work.
Montaigne.
That's
Exactly.
yes.
We got it. Listen, and I'm a person who they mess up my name all the time, so I get it.
Exactly.
I get it.
Well, Miss Angie, we are ready for a new year, new exciting energy, and that means who do you give the wonderful gift of the first reading of 2026 to? Who are you trying to?
I guess Montaigne. They said they were new, so and we done.
Yeah, we kind of bastardized the name. So let's give Montaigne the first reading. Montaigne, do you have a specific question or a general reading? What say you? Do. By the way, folks, don't forget to hit those.
I get a mail.
Share, subscribe, and follow buttons, okay? Go ahead, Angie. Sorry. In your way.
Oh, no. I was just if they had a question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to do something that involves the studio? Because studio. So do you sing or do some kind of podcast, or is there something that you aspire to do that is a love reading? But do you do something, or do you have a desire to do something that's in the studio, or to do something that has to work with being in the studio, because I heard go to the studio. So is that something that you aspire to do? Are you a singer? And I don't do love reading, so I can't tell you. And I don't go into other people's energy. I don't have permission to read John's energy, so I can't tell you what John. Look at Bonnie laughing at us. Okay, no, nothing to do with, because I heard go to the studio immediately when I tapped into your energy. So you're saying no. Let me see what else I got for you. I got the Ace of Pentacles, so I mean a Page of Pentacles. So I do feel like there's a new, as far as your hopes and dreams or blessings. I honestly don't get anything about regarding a relationship in any way, shape, or form. Um, I do get that you're really kind of like a really soft-hearted person, and your feelings get hurt really, really easily. And so I feel like it doesn't take much to hurt your feelings anyway. And so what you may be thinking is a very significant thing, I don't feel like they think is a significant thing. Like they're like, get over it, kind of how I'm getting it sort of for you. I don't get a kind of strong relationship tie situation. And since you said that there's no goals for like singing, then I'm not sure. I just see new opportunities for you coming up, or a new youthful energy, like you getting the blessings that you want for so that's about all I'm getting for Montaigne. Hi Jojo.
Montaigne, first and foremost, you want a love reading right there, right there, right there, right there. We'll get that. Miss Bonnie, reach out to her, follow her, click on her YouTube channel, and when she is live, she loves love readings, and she will give you all kinds of love readings. So I would reach out to Miss Bonnie on the love reading side. On the other side, Montaigne, it's interesting. Um, I just think that it's I'm going to give you kind of a year moving forward review, a year moving forward kind of focus. Okay, the first thing is that you got some homework to do. Okay, there's some things that you left open from last year, and you know what they are. They've got to be closed up first. You can't bring that into this year and hope to move forward. You got to let some things go, and so do some homework the first 2 months of the year. Get yourself ready and get those things closed up. And also, did you have some leftover feelings or emotions either toward you, or somebody gave them, or you giving them towards somebody else, in reference to a relationship that did not go well last year? Because again, that's part of the baggage. You got to let go of some things, because you're carrying something in, and it's not going to be healthy for a new relationship if you're carrying that luggage with you. So make sure you get that homework done. Also, I'd be careful with my finances for the first 4 months of the year, because I'm being shown a scale that is out of balance, and it's showing that your economics are not where they should be. So I think that you need to be careful with that too. You're going to have to work on your money. Got to work on the money. Um, so those are the two things I'm really picking up. Um, yeah, that's the most important things I'm picking up for you. So anything else, Miss Angie, for Montaigne? FYI, I think you may have a short in your headset or computer. You freeze up and then fast forward while some sound becomes static in and out. I think for Angie, I think, yeah, she's frozen right now too. She's going to pop out. She's going to pop back in. There we go.
Oh, I thought it was you. I didn't know it was me, because I could still see me moving. I couldn't see any of you, so I didn't know it was me. I thought it was your side. And then when it went blank, I'm like, is that me? Wait, maybe it's me.
Wait a minute. Could it be me? Am I the drama?
Oh, see, they had a short.
I think it was you.
Oh, I'm freezing up. Okay. Okay. Well,
Am I the drama? Could it be me?
Oh my goodness. So money makes the world go round, says Bonnie, for love and love readings. So again, Montaigne, check out Miss Bonnie. Make sure you follow her so when she goes live, then she can give you a love reading because she is the love goddess. And she says Angie, Miss Bonnie. Bonnie says
okay.
Angie.
I don't know. I even reset the modem, so I don't know. I'm sorry, y'all.
Was
Y'all can
clear.
call Century Link and tell them that they need to fix it for me.
Yeah. That means you'll be in the queue, right? It's like whatever.
Exactly. They'll get to me in 2027.
Exactly. Exactly. Folks, while we are at it, please do me a favor, hit those like, share, subscribe, and follow buttons. And I think this is the one.
Look at my face. Don't do it. No. Don't do it. No. 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 No.
No, that's definitely not the one. That's the opposite. That's the opposite. Here we go. There we go.
There was something else I want to say to Montaigne. You said something about a relationship thing, and I heard let it go. Like you gotta let go of that. Like you're holding, like this person is holding on to something that the other person is long past and gone and moved on. And you're hoping for something that is over and done with. Like I just feel like it's over and done for that person, and you're still wanting something else or still hoping that it pining for something else. And that could be the reason why you haven't found anybody new is because you're holding on to this um in a way that you need to let go.
Yeah, no, I got that. That's exactly where my head was. Is that there was something, like I said, something hanging over that needed to be cleansed, to be cleaned out. And so I think that's what you picked up the same thing I was picking up. I'm guessing because until they let go, until they clean that up, they're just going to carry that into the next relationship, and that's this again. It's not good, and it's very heavy energy. So it's something you don't want to do.
You should be able to just ask them if this is a person that you truly like and that you truly want to be in a relationship with. There should be no question that you can ask them, hey, like what's the problem? Or you should be able to tell them you hurt my feelings. If you can't tell them that, then maybe there's no building of an intimate relationship with them. That's a little bit why I don't like doing relationship readings, because a lot of times we know what's going on in that relationship and we're just hoping that the psychic or the person on the other end tells us that it's going to be something that we already know. If the person's not calling you, then they don't want to talk to you. Listen, let me tell you, if they're not calling you like a bill collector, then they don't love you. They don't love you. They don't want to be with you. A bill collector call you every day. You got that money. You got that money. If they really true, a person will pursue you if they want to be with you. If you have to question it, then that's your answer. They're not. You shouldn't have to question whether a person wants to be with you, see you, like you, or whatever. They will pursue you if they want to be with you, or they will engage with you if they like you. If they're not, then you know the answer is. All right. So who's next, Don?
V consultant, and
Okay.
they want
Oh,
career
career.
beast.
I like that. I like the career. I hear pull the plug. Like they showed me a plug being pulled out of the wall socket. Like if you were thinking about leaving your job, you should move on. And I feel like I've given you this reading before to tell you to move on or go to something else. And are you a person that writes? Because they show me a pen and the writings on the wall. So either the writings on the wall that you need to move on, or the writings on the wall that you need to start your writing career. But they're saying pull the plug. You need to go ahead and move on and go to something else and let that go. And I feel like because they're showing me a seesaw now, and I feel like you're going, okay, well, I can stay for these reasons or I can leave for those reasons. And you're just kind of hemming and hawing. And you, one of the things that I saw at the end of the year, and I thought that's so true, you can't receive what it is that you want if you're holding on to something else. Like if my hands are full of things that I don't want, how do I receive what I do want? So you have to be brave enough to let those things go. And I'm not saying like, oh, just quit your job and be like, whatever, I'm going to open a Pizza Hut and see how it works. But you should be pursuing other opportunities that you are interested in instead of just waiting to see if the fairy god job person is going to be like, hey, here's a job for you right now. You have to pursue those opportunities that you are looking for. And I feel like that you're just holding on to something that you know is over. Like they're showing me a thread raveling a loose or just frayed paper, and you just need to kind of move on and let it go. And they're saying pull the plug, let it go and move on. And you just won't do that. And if you do that, then you will get the opportunity. And they're showing me a dream. Did you dream that you were working at a new job, or are you dreaming about the job that you want? Because they said that they're showing, and when I say they, your higher power is showing me that they're showing you all the different clues to let you know that it's time for you to move on, that the opportunity is there for you, but you are discrediting those things as coincidence, or you're not believing that your higher power is speaking to you. And they seem to be really trying to get your attention, and you're just not tuning into what they're saying. Like they're really showing me dreams like, oh, okay, here's a dream of blah, 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 and you're just not doing it. So that may be something to help you out too. So that's what I got for Be Consulted. Are you muted?
So pay attention to what you're receiving, because you may think it's because you may think it doesn't line up with you at this moment doesn't mean that it isn't meant for you. It could also be a situation where it's a nudge or a twinge, and you're thinking, well, maybe that's just me thinking. No, again, be cognizant of your signs. We all have what's called clairs, and clairs are our various senses in which we receive information from your spirit guides and just spirit in general. And it can be a nudge, it can be a bristle of wind, it can be, you can hear it, you can see it, you can taste it. Everybody receives differently. So if you're getting information, or you're getting nudges, or you're getting dreams, or even if you hear something in a song that answers the question you've been asking, then the reality is you probably are being told and directed. It just maybe you're thinking, oh, I don't know, because it's really not it doesn't matter exactly what you think. Sometimes what you think is kind of irrelevant to what Spirit's going to send you to do. Because sometimes it's interesting. I don't know if you all saw it today. I don't know if you saw it, Miss Angie, either, but Sherry Berry was talking today, and she was talking with Julie, Julie interviewed her, and it was a great interview, by the way. And Sherry's always such great energy anyway. I just love watching her because she's just, and she takes no prisoners. She's like, she puts it out there, even about her own stuff. She puts her mess out there, and she's like, I made messes, I've done some things. And I love that about her, because she's not saying, I'm going to look into your mess, but don't look into mine. She's like, no, I got my messes. I'm good. I understand them. And I love that about her. But she was talking today about affirmations, and she was talking about how, and I wrote the book on it, so I talk about it myself, and I haven't talked about it as much as I used to, but I still believe in it much. And she talked about how, you put it out there, and sometimes she wrote what she wanted and affirmations wise, and this one came through, the job, the car, these other things came through, and the relationship, but she didn't get married. And one of the things is she wanted to marry this guy, and she realized that affirmation wasn't meant for her. She wanted it. That's really what she wanted. But her spirit and spirit guides were very clear to her, ain't going to happen. So it didn't happen, but it was for her best interest. And now looking back, she realizes that would have been a mess. But so know that sometimes, even if you wanted Be Consultant, you may not get it, or vice versa. You may not want it, but you may get it because it is serving your highest and best interest. So don't always discount the fact that either you got something you didn't expect, or that you didn't get something you wanted, because there may be in that receiving or not receiving a message.
And you have to know how to speak to yourself. Like, what is the ways that motivate yourself? Is it writing stuff down and sticking it on a mirror so I can see every single day, these are the things that I want? Is it visualizing it every day? Is it speaking those words to myself every day? Is it making a chart, making some kind of chart, and then working step by step to those things? You have to know how to motivate yourself. Like for me, I like to check things off. And actually everything for me is different. Like sometimes And depending upon what it is, it may be just writing it down and seeing it. It may be me visualizing it over and over and over again. Like I know I want to do this all the time. So visualizing me on stage, visualizing me in the studio, visualizing me on the TV, visualizing me doing it over and over and over again. Or it could be writing it out in an affirmation. It could be me doing the 369 manifestation method. You just have to know what motivates you and what keeps you going. You can't keep always looking outside of you and waiting for somebody else to tell you, because you're not going to always have somebody else to tell you, but your spirit is always going to be trying to tell you. And are you listening to them? And then once they tell you, are you going to somebody else outside of that and saying, well, is spirit right? Or does this make sense? And my guys look at me like, are seriously, like we told you directly and you went to somebody else to confirm something that we already told you. And so they want you to be aware, to be able to have that one-on-one conversation with them, because sometimes all you have is that one-on-one connection to them, and you don't have somebody else to tell you what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. You have to have that level of discernment. And that's what we're trying to teach you how to do, how to tap in yourself and connect to your guides and get that confirmation and find how your guides talk to you, and not always have to go to somebody else to get that information. But I do think that it's time for you to pull the plug on that situation, or at least start looking for other opportunities. And they keep saying, find something you like. Like they're showing me apples because I like apples. I'm a big caramel apple person. I love apples. And they're showing me, find something that you like, that is good to you, that tastes good to you, that is visually good to you, that you enjoy doing, so that when you go in every day, even on the days that it's hard, you still enjoy it. Don't do it just for the money or just because there's no other opportunity. And then don't also say, I just want to make more money, or I just want more money. Because if you make $10 an hour, 10.05 is more than what you made. Be specific in what you want. I want a job that allows me to do A, B, C, and D. I want a job that is travel. I want a job that allows me, to work from home. I want a job that is in this industry. I want a job that allows me to meet these people or talk to these people or do these things. Be specific so that your guides know what it is. If you wanted McDonald's from your mom as a kid, what would you say? I want McDonald's. You wouldn't say I want some food, because she'll go in the kitchen and cook you some food, and what you wanted was McDonald's, but you got what you asked for, which was some food. So be specific on what you want so that you can get what you want, because your guides are always wanting to help you out or move you in a direction of where you want to be. So there you go. I hope that helps you out. And I don't even feel like that's a full 2026 reading. I feel like that's the first quarter, like January, February, March, to get your motor running, and then come back. And then maybe there'll be some more for you. But I just don't feel like that's your whole 2026. That's to say, hey, slapping you around a little bit. Wake up, get to moving, get to stepping.
Exactly.
All right. So who's next?
Your turn. You pick.
Let me see. Did anybody put a question in there? I don't see a question. The love reading, I'm not going to read that for you about Carol, because Carol has already made the decision for you, because she fell in love with James. So you need to let Carol go and be with James and find somebody new to go with. I wouldn't even ask that question. You said, is she ever going to come back? Why would you want her back? She completely left you for James.
Exactly.
Okay, Summer Dawson. I guess we could do that one. Can I please have a reading? That's the only where I see. Oh, Victoria. Oh, yeah. Either Victoria or, okay, we got Summer. Okay.
I was looking at her too, so you and I picked up the same name.
Okay. Is Summer, do you cook, Summer? I feel like you're a cook or a chef. Is Summer a chef? Because I get they show me a white coat and a hat. So I feel like you're a cook or a chef's hat. So I feel like you're a cook, or you desire to do cooking. And is it baking? Because they show me cupcakes. So is your desire to do something with cooking? because that's how they're showing me. Like, you're going to elevate yourself in cooking, or in like, you're going to move into a restaurant. Like, if you're not into a restaurant now, you are going to be in a restaurant, because they showed me you in a white coat, and they kind of showed me like the Dave Ramsey type of stuff. Like, maybe you've had some, you just cook
Cook
supper.
supper.
Oh, but you're not a cook. Like, that's not your desire to be that, because they showed me you in a chef's jacket. Like, that's what you're moving into. So you don't have any desire to do bakery or baking, because they really show me you like designing little cakes or cupcakes and things like that. So if that's not your desire, maybe is that your talent and you just don't want to do it? Because I know people who can do it and they just don't want to, unless it's something that they're doing for themselves. But that's how they're showing it to me, like a white coat, like you're a chef or you're a cook or something like that.
Or maybe headed in that direction.
Right. Because that's what they keep showing me, is you in a chef's hat and in that jacket or in that coat. But let me see what else I have for you.
Summer, do you cook now, or I mean, like professionally, or have you thought about cooking or baking professionally? Thought about maybe doing that eventually? Because again, it could be two sides of that same coin.
And then also, do you have a little girl? Because I heard them say, let her go. Like, does your little girl want to go on a trip or go and do something, like go to a different school, and you don't want her to go? Because they're showing me a little girl and they're saying, let her go. Oh, you're trying to get it. Oh, you're trying to get it. Okay. So I think that you are going to get the job, because they show me you in a professional setting cooking. You're trying to get a job at the deli and the food line. Okay. Well, I think it's even going to go beyond that. If that's your start, then you're going to go up. You know how people tell their stories and like, oh, I just started as a blah, blah, blah. Like, maybe I was, taking orders, and then I learned how to do this and I learned how to do that. A good show for you to watch is The Bear. I love that show, because one of the ladies on there, she started out like she was a bookkeeper or something for the administrative job, and then they let her go, and she looked all over to find a job, and she finally got a job there, and it was so hard for her, and she had a hard time, but she ended up being one of the best at it the more she put into it. So you have a 16-year-old. Now, is she trying to do something that you don't want her to do, like go on a trip or go to a different school or something? Because they're saying, let her go. It'll be okay. It'll be a great opportunity for her. And they show her blossoming like a flower. Like, let her do whatever it is she wants to do. You've raised her very well. You've given her a lot of values and things like that. And so you have to let her grow. You can't helicopter and keep her, and be like hovering over her. She's gonna grow regardless of whether you want to. And she's 16 now. 18 won't be too far along. And so they're saying, let her go. Let her take that opportunity, whatever it is that she wants to do. Is what they're showing to me. So that's what I got for Miss Summer Dawson.
Let me see what I'm picking up. Let me see. The machine. The only thing that really comes to mind initially was avoid the family drama. Avoid the family drama. I don't know if there's drama with you or around you already, or whether it's coming, but if it comes along, just keep your head low and it's like, move on, be on, next. Because I think that it's I just feel like there's some family drama that really isn't going to, it doesn't mean anything. It's going to be, but it's going to get everybody up in uproar and so forth and so on. So if you're not involved already, stay out of it and just let whoever have their issues, because I'm feeling like there's a lot going on there, and you just, it doesn't, don't waste your time. And you can't even, the worst part I'm getting is that even if you added to it, it won't make a difference. It's not, again, it's just like, it's just drama to be drama. So don't give into it. That's what I'm picking up.
They're really reiterating about the daughter. Like, really let her do it. Is it that she wants to learn how to drive and you're not letting her learn how to drive? There's something that she wants to do that you're not letting her do, and you're saying you don't know. So either she hasn't told you or you're just dismissing it. But there is something that your daughter really wants to do and you're not letting her do it, because they keep bringing her back up and they keep showing me as her just flourishing if you allow her to do it. So maybe inquire if there, you know, maybe have a little talk with her and see if there's something that she wants to do, and maybe she's afraid to ask you to do it. But there is something that is going to come up that she's going to ask you to do, and they're saying let her do it. Like, you know, have that serious talk with her, but let her know how to do it. Let her go ahead and do it. So that's what I got for Summer also.
Somebody, did you have any other questions before we move on, or did you have any enlightenment there?
She just said not that she knows of, and that she has a 16-year-old girl. So that's all I got.
Okay.
My thoughts exactly. I was like, what's going on here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And Sonia Ortiz, we do see your messages in there. But if Summer doesn't have anything, then Victoria can go next.
Okay. And she wants a general.
Okay.
And Brandy, I'm percolating something with your question, so we'll get to you eventually, I promise. Maybe next even.
Victoria, let's see.
While you do that, you know what? Let me show one video while Miss Angie's percolating as well. And this is the only time I'm going to be able to play it. So here we go. I had to recycle that in 2023. So long ago, 2023. Can you believe it?
Gosh, I'm not really getting anything for Victoria. I keep asking Don if you get anything. You can go ahead and start. I'm not really getting any energy on Victoria.
Hey, KK Spiritual, nice to see you in. Victoria. Victoria, are you well, good Lord. Victoria, are you in a relationship? Because I can't believe it, but I'm going to give you a love reading. And this is like, who, what? Say, yes, Miss Bonnie, you can pop out at this point.
Maybe that's why it didn't come through, because it was a love reading.
Exactly. So again, Victoria, can you confirm, are you, I know it's a general, but are you in a relationship? Because I'm feeling like there's one coming for you. And I'm hoping that maybe it's a change in the one you're in, if you're in one, because if you're not in one, then you're going to love this reading, because there is something coming for you. I'm saying April, May timeframe, there is going to be somebody who walks into your life and they are going to rock your world. You're going to shift instantaneously from who you are to who you want to be. Something is going to wake up in you, and they're going to fit like so many categories. Recently separated due to cheating. Oh, well, there you go. Guess what? This is good for you then, because this person that's coming in again, May, June timeframe is May, June. Correct me again. May, June timeframe. They're coming in, and this May, June love is going to flourish. And again, this is somebody who's going to sweep you off your feet, rock your world. They're going to fit in many categories that you're looking for. It's interesting too, because this is going to move fast. You're going to move fast with this person. So don't be surprised if you're a December bride, Christmas bride. I mean, there's just so much swept up energy in this. I mean, you guys are going to hit it off. You're going to feel like you've been right for each other all along. Like this is your what do you call it? Your twin flame, or your love, whatever. And what's the phrase, Ms. Bonnie? The love, the one that's forever love. I forget what they call it. Anyway, that thing. What is that phrase? Soulmate.
Soulmate?
Soulmate. Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, really, the
Listen, we
bomb.
have such an aversion to it, we can't even think of it when we're supposed to say it. Like,
Exactly. I don't even know the vocabulary that's sad enough. But this is what I'm picking up. So you are going to be your end of this year. Happy New Year 2027 is going to be an amazingly different a year than this 2026. So open up to it. Be ready for it. Don't go shopping for it. Let me make this clear to you. Don't go shopping for it. Don't be looking like, oh, not that one because not this one, or I'm not going to date this one. Whatever. No, again, this one is it's going to happen, but you have to let it organically happen. If you try to make something happen, if you try to make this reading fit into your life to guarantee that it happens, you could screw things up. So don't do that. Take what I'm telling you, just put it in the reserve, and then don't be surprised if when that certain person walks in, you're like, oh goodness, I feel it. I know now. I remember, and this has to be that one. Because again, you'll know it. You will. It's like the light comes on. It's like burp, burp, burp. It's really that strong. I'm feeling a great energy. So, Victoria, you helped me to give my first and maybe even my last love reading for the year because I don't do them often. But again, you didn't ask for it, which is wonderful because when you ask for it, it's harder. But when you don't ask for it and it comes through, that's super important.
well, that's good. And I'm sorry, Miss Victoria, I'm not getting anything. The whole time I tried, I didn't even get any cards. They all flew on the floor. So I didn't get anything for you, Miss Victoria.
Did you see what Bonnie said?
Yes,
Have remedial
exactly.
love reading.
And I also saw her say, "Stay in your lane."
Exactly. Oh man, you can have this lane too because I mean
You
it's
see,
cute.
Miss Body Spirit threw me right on out. Like, this ain't your lane, Angie. Boo boo. So I left.
Angie's
I
like
left.
Angie was calling Uber. Next, next. Cancel the ride. Cancel that ride.
That train derailed so quickly. Get out. They threw me right on out. Got it. I'm leaving.
Hey, Miss Jojo, nice to see you. And I'm hoping your family and you had an amazing holiday season.
Where in the world is Miss Linda? Like, she is a world traveler. I just want to be Miss
Mm.
Linda when I grow up.
It's like, where is Waldo? Where's Miss Linda?
Exactly. Where in the world is Miss Linda?
Exactly. My goodness, my goodness. Who was next, Miss Angie?
Let me see. Kate Williams, a general around career. She said career and love, but I can do. Oh, there it is. She right at the top of the list. So let's see what Miss Kate has. Immediately I got a squeaky wheel turning like the wheel of fortune, but it's a squeaky wheel, and they're saying the squeaky wheel gets the oil, but the oil is your prayers. Like, I feel like you've been praying for something that you want, like a job that you want or opportunity that you want. It feels like a promotion that you're looking for, but I feel like it's beyond a promotion. I don't see you leaving your company going somewhere else, but I do feel like you're going to get something more than you wanted career wise. But I do feel like you've been praying for it, and your prayers are like the oil that's been on that squeaky wheel. And have you been doing affirmations? Because they show me you repeating the same words over and over and over again, and encouraging yourself and building up your will, not I don't want to say willpower, but your confidence. You're building up your confidence in yourself and being like, I know I got it. I know this is gonna happen. And you're just really changing your mindset. Like, they're showing me your mind just totally turning, and you being in a more positive space, or trying to keep yourself in a more positive space, even though the people around you may not be giving you that same encouragement. You're kind of blocking them out, or you're just kind of going, uh-huh. And then on the inside, you're staying in your own lane and your own focus, and you're trying to keep it. And so, oh, you lost your, okay. So I do feel like you're going to get another job. Like, they're showing me a new job that you've been praying for it, and that squeaky wheel, they're showing me that squeaky wheel gets the wheel. But are you thinking that you're going to go back to that job again? Because I didn't feel like it was a new company. Like, they didn't show me you. Oh, okay, maybe that's why. Because usually if you're going to leave one company and go to another company, they show me the building that you're in and you walking out of. But if you're not in a building at all, then this is just a new opportunity coming for you. So I do feel like the new job is coming for you. I feel like by February, you should already be working, like you should be walking into the door to your regular shift. So maybe the process will start later this month, because it takes people a while to get back in after the holidays and kind of figure out their budgets and stuff. So I do feel like by February, sometimes in February, they're showing me before March because they're pushing March down. They're pushing March away. So sometime in February, you should be walking in, starting the new job. And so I feel like the new job is coming your way. And you'll love whatever it is that you do. I feel like it's different. I don't know that it'll necessarily be what you were going to do, what you were doing, but it will be something that you love and it'll be something exciting. And I think you were looking for something a little bit more challenging because they're showing me that it'll be something that mentally uh challenges you or mentally inspires you to make you be like, oh, okay, yeah, I can do this, I can do that. And it just gets your little motors running. And then it also breaks off into other opportunities for you to do other stuff on your own, like motivates you to start doing some other stuff off of your own. So I don't know if there's some kind of side business that you would want to do on your own and you just haven't pushed forward to do it. But I see two lanes for you. I see this one main lane and then a little veer off on the side, which is your own personal thing that you should do. But I do see it, and February feels like the month for you. So I hope that helps you out, Miss Katie. Or Kate. I don't know if it's Katie or Kate.
Kate, if you could also tell us, are you looking for another job? Are you looking to change careers? Because I'm picking up a career change situation for you. I'm picking up here for sure in reference to career. Going back to school, or are you looking at changing jobs, or is it say maybe a move up promotion wise? Is there something happening in your career that you know
Lost
of,
her job at
or
an
are you
animal
looking?
care specialist. She
Oh,
lost her job as an animal care specialist due to budget cuts.
okay, I see it now. Sorry, I was on another screen there. My bad. Well, that makes sense then, because I do see it. I do see something else. I see you there. Interesting. I'm not picking up animals. I'm not picking up animals. Yeah. No, I didn't. What I'm picking up for you is I'm picking up you working with. I don't know if it's going to be like in a daycare situation or looking for some kind of tutoring or teaching. Like in helping in school or something. I see you working with children though. I see you working with children and smaller ones, not bigger ones. So again, this is younger ones, like again a daycare situation or in a pre-K situation. It's funny because I can see my grandson running around all over, so it kind of makes it even clearer. So Kate, if you seem very happy with this, by the way. So I think that this would fit for you because what I'm showing is you actually like in your element. You're feeling like joy. I feel like you're very giving and loving, and those children, when they come up to you and I can see them hugging your leg and they're just kind of like all over you, and it's like it's a mutual relationship because you get as much from them as they get from you. So it's a wonderful giving back. So don't be surprised if you wind up in a daycare nursery situation or pre-K or something, but something with children, or maybe even in maybe this could even be a pediatric physician working in his office or her office, something like that as well. I had a nanny's job pop up for me just because I needed money. Yeah, no, but this is more than that. This is a structured position. And again, you're going to love this job. I mean, I get the energy that you feel like, man, when in this job, I'm just like, I belong here. You're going to feel like this is comfortable for you. It's not. It's again not oppressive. Not you have to do. You're actually going to enjoy, and that's a really good thing, I think. So, anything else, Miss Angie?
No, no, that was it. Mine was very clear that it was going to be a career change, and I didn't see animals either, Don.
And also be careful with your teeth right now. Be careful with your teeth. Let's not bite into stuff that we shouldn't be biting into. Let's not try to do things with superhuman around that. Use your teeth wisely because I'm being told very clearly that you don't need a tooth issue right now. And there's a lot of tooth energy around you. So be careful with your teeth. If you have an appointment coming up with a dentist, make sure you make that appointment. Make sure you show up because again, they're showing me something about the teeth. And it's not alarmist. It's just be careful because when I get that thing, it's usually something, pay attention, pay attention, pay attention.
And don't poo-poo that the teaching job. Like I think you really will enjoy it because I think your heart is set. Like you're thinking, oh, animals, animals, animals. But don't poo-poo that. Like you really could still get the teaching job could be your main job, and then maybe you'll do grooming or something on the side as your own business. So don't think that, oh no, I don't see that coming, because I feel like you're like, no, I don't think so. But I think you really would love the kids, or at least something else. Whatever it is, it's mentally challenging for you, and you really enjoy it more than you thought you would. And then you have a side job. So maybe the side job is an animal job, or, they keep you still in the love of what you want. But look for opportunities that are outside of what you have already been in, because the career that I am is nothing close to what I thought I would be doing.
I hear you. I hear you. Lord knows I've had a few. And
Don
when I
is the world class career guy. He's done everything.
and recently, folks, since the last time you saw me, I released yet another book, or maybe two, but definitely one other book, and it is my first foray into fiction, and it's called A Silence Too Loud. It's on Amazon. I'm going to pop a little commercial so you can kind of get a feel for it. Here we go. I forgot that that's on that long the little short version. So
I was gonna say, Don, I don't remember that one, because I remember the other one that it kind of creeps in slowly. Like
yeah,
you have another one, right?
this one.
Okay.
In the abandoned halls of the Jerome Grand Hotel, something never stopped whispering. Libby Groves had a secret, one worth killing for. Buried in an old gold locket lies evidence that could expose a deadly truth.
And now, one medium is about to uncover what the living tried to hide, and what the dead refuse to forget.
Every spirit has a story, but some won't rest until justice is served. A mystery woven in shadows, lies, and the voice of a woman gone too soon. A Silence Too Loud. Love it. Available now.
That's kind of spooky and intense, Don.
Yeah, and I wrote that book, and it actually takes place in Jerome, Arizona, which is a mining town here in Arizona. It's written, the lead character is Libby, a friend of all of ours who was very special to us, and she passed away in 2023, surprising all of us when she passed. And so I wrote a book, and I made sure that she was the main character. That's why all the red hair and the curls and so forth, and that was important to us. And Angie is in this book, by the way. Angie helps me solve the crime. When I go to Jerome, I'm the character in the book, and I go to Jerome to write and to kind of relax. And Angie puts me in room 23, and in room 23, it is haunted. And within a short period of time, I find out that Libby is there, and that she comes through the mirror, and she sets me on the thing to try to find her locket and reunite her with her locket, and also to bring justice to the person who killed her. And the story then unwinds, and it takes us to Cottonwood, and it takes us to Sedona, which are two towns close by. Sedona is very metaphysical. Jerome has the Jerome Grand Hotel, by the way, is one of the most haunted buildings, the most paranormal activity buildings in all of Arizona. So of course it would be a great place to put this story, and it does.
Does the character in the book, the Angie character, does she have a Southern accent? Because when I read her with a Southern accent.
She has
I don't know why she has a Southern accent when I read it.
I don't know. I remember when I was writing it.
I don't like the sugar baker. What's her name? The sugar
bake. Julia.
Yeah.
Julia.
I don't know why.
Yes, it's funny. Yeah, no, I never. Yeah, it's fascinating. We don't know exactly where that character spent all of her time initially, but she came from a family who was from there, and then she left and came back, kind of deal. And so it's interesting. But
Well,
yeah,
when I read, she's very southern.
yes, I
But
love it. I
y'all
love
tell
it.
me how she sounded, y'all. But to me, she got a southern accent.
So the book is called "A Silence Too Loud," and it's available on Amazon as we speak.
And it is
And
a very
then
good read. It's a quick read. It's a
it
good
is.
read, and it draws you right in from the beginning. You're like, oh my gosh, and you like. I like Angie's attitude. I'm just saying.
And there is one line in that book that is consistent with something right here.
Look at my face. Don't do it. No. Don't do it. No. 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 No.
That line appears in that book.
Exactly. I like Angie's attitude. I'm just saying, y'all should just read it to see what Angie is like.
Exactly, and even the looks, it was like right there. I loved it. And then one more brief plug, and that is for my other book that was released just before that book, and that was called The Mediums, and that's with Miss Susan. And this is the commercial for it.
Between the worlds of the seen and the unseen, there is a bridge. For centuries, mediums have heard the whispers of spirit. Now, it's your turn to understand how. The Mediums. A guidebook reveals what mediumship truly is, how to connect, protect, and serve with confidence. Learn to listen beyond words, to open safely, and to stand in the light of platform demonstration with purpose. Discover the art, the ethics, and the evidence of spirit communication. The Mediums, a guidebook. Because the veil is thin and love never dies.
I love it. Oh my gosh.
And that's also
All the
available.
commercials are really good. Like they really complement the book very well. I like them.
It took me a while to put them together and also to hire the right people to. I hired the guy off of Fiverr to do both those commercials, and then back and forth for days and days and days on what I wanted and how I needed it presented, and then eventually once the final package came, I started moving things all around. So it was totally deconstructed and reconstructed. So
I like it.
so
Miss
yeah.
Joanna, congratulations to your daughter. Your daughter lives in North Carolina because you said you're going to North Carolina for a wedding. So congratulations. And then also, are you going? Are you taking a guy with you? Um. Are you taking a guy with you, or are you meeting a guy? Because I see a tall guy for you, Miss Joanna. Um. A really family centered person. So I don't know if you're already with this person or you're going to meet them, but I feel like there's going to be a romance coming your way. And no, I'm not doing a love reading. That's just all I saw was just this nice um cowboy type guy too, like Levi jeans, belt with a nice big. There's that little buckle right there, and like no single. Okay, yes. Oh, yes to the North Carolina and no to sing. Okay, so you're either gonna meet. You must be going to meet a guy there, but I feel like there is a budding romance coming your way, and it's gonna be really, really slow moving. I don't feel like you're like desperately seeking Susan or anything like that, and you're just kind of gonna take it slow, like, oh, let's see where this go. I've been here, I've done this over and over and over again, eat, sleep, repeat. And you're kind of like, oh, whatever. And it's going to be a little bit more than you thought. And so I think that you'll enjoy it. Just give it a little bit of time. I keep hearing the name Keith. I don't know if that's his name or if you know somebody named Keith, but I keep hearing the name Keith. So come back and let us know how that turns out. But congratulations to your daughter, and I hope everything is beautiful. I really hope that you show us some pictures because I'm sure she's going to be beautiful, and we already know Miss Linda is going to be beautiful.
Absolutely.
Is Miss Linda cooking? Like, is she cooking anything? No. All right. So who's next, Don?
Good question. Let's take a peek. The price is
Healing
right.
Hearts. 77. Thank you. I don't. Did anybody? You could put a question in here, people.
Bonnie Lafferty. Was it Bonnie or Brandy?
I
One
know
of
you
the,
said you had a message for one of them earlier, but I don't remember which one.
was it Brandy? That's like way
I
back.
don't. I think you said Brandy.
Yeah. Here it says, I've been like
Oh,
a crazy lady cleaning, organizing everything in my house, like I'm preparing for something, but I don't know what. Any insights about that? I was trying to pick up the energy, and it's interesting. I'm not sure if it's like spirit energy or metaphysical energy as much as I feel like there's a crazy year ahead of you, and you know this already. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of things are going to happen this year. This will be a very active year for you, and a year of a lot of evolution and change. And so I think that you're just subconsciously connected to that, and spirit's like, get in front of everything now, because again, once it gets going, you're going to be just overwhelmed with how fast things are going to happen. A lot of fast things this year, where things sometimes take their good time. Not this year. Things are being moving a lot faster this year, and I think that's kind of what I was picking up energy wise. Is so be your spirit energy knows that already, and they're preparing for you for that. So don't be surprised if you see a lot of evolution, a lot of change, and again, everything happens quickly. There's going to be very few things that are slow and smoldering. And so I think that's what that's about. That's what I wanted to share.
mhm. I didn't really get anything for Brandy except for I wanted to ask, do you have a big event coming up? Because I see you like putting out tables and chairs and things like that. Like there's a celebration. It feels like a graduation or some kind of big event, but I feel like a lot of families coming together. It doesn't feel like a family reunion so much as like, I don't know, it's a milestone event, like maybe an 18th birthday or a graduation or something like that. But I do feel like there is a big event where you're going to be celebrating and you're going to be preparing for this celebration. When I first looked at it, I want to say, is there a baby on the way? Like maybe it'll be a baby shower, because I feel like you're outside and you're setting up all this stuff on the lawn. Like there's white chairs and there's white tablecloths and there's tables outside. So I thought that maybe that was it. So it's not a new baby, and some kind of celebration is coming up, but it's a milestone celebration. But it doesn't feel like it's for you. You're doing it for somebody else. It's a significant celebration for somebody else, and you're preparing for it. So that's what I got for
Cool beans. Francesca says, general reading, please.
Oh, that's what I saw. Okay, so it is a baby. I wasn't crazy. I saw a baby. I'm like, it feels like a baby shower. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, good. Oh, so that's what the tables were that you were setting up. Oh, okay. Okay, so you are preparing for a celebration. Okay. Oh, good. I like that. Well, there you go.
Congratulations, early congratulations.
Oh, wait, Bonnie's preparing for the baby shower. Oh, not Brandy. Who do we just read? Brandy. Oh, well, Bonnie, I saw your baby shower then. And maybe Brandy's helping you with the baby shower, because I saw all the tables and chairs being put up and everything.
Their energy is so connected. I mean, usually when they come
Exactly.
in, the
Y'all
whole family comes in.
look, your whole family's just one big circle. Just when one come in, all of them come in.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Well, congratulations on the new baby. Is it a girl? I feel pink. Is it a girl? I feel like it's a girl.
Now they're gonna be upset. Like, you weren't supposed to tell.
Oh, I hope it's not a baby reveal. Oh my God. Sorry. I just saw all pink. Oh, it is a girl. Okay. Oh, wait. Is it true it's a girl, or are you just taking my word that it's a girl?
Oh my goodness, there are so many of these extra parties.
Okay, so I saw pink everywhere.
Yeah, there's so many extra parties now to go with babies. It's like the baby reveal party, and then the baby this party, and the baby that party. I'm like, Lord have mercy. It's just throw a shower and move on. I am surprised how many different parties, and they even have like a babycation. So it's like the parents go on a vacation before the baby arrives, and it's like, you've got to be kidding me, really?
I didn't even want to have a baby shower. I was like, if y'all gonna bring something, just drop it off. I didn't even want to do it. By the time it was at the end of my pregnancy, I was so over and done with it. Just please take this baby out of here. My doctor was ready to commit me when I got done. Like, put her in. When you take the baby out, put her in the institution. I was over it. I was so over being pregnant. But of course, I was 30. So at 30, you just, whew. Oh, her name. Oh, I was gonna say, is her name something significant? Like, is it somebody else's name? There's something very significant or special about the name. And she's like, she has the cutest little round face and just really little pretty locks of hair that are gonna be falling, like curly locks of hair that are gonna be falling all over her face. She is the cutest little button ever. She's a little sassy too, or she's gonna be a little sassy.
Yeah, I kind of saw her with a little hand on the hip, you know, that
Exactly. She's a
little,
little sassy,
you
but
know, kind
not in a bad way, in a cute little way. She's so
of,
sassy and she's so
yeah.
inquisitive. She's going to be the spark of joy that you all need. Like you're just she go listen, she about to give y'all a run for her money too. Y'all about to look, y'all need to take some ginkgo biloba, whatever it is for that brain power to get you moving and get your energy up, because she about to have y'all on the move. She is not going to be gentle.
No, and you will know where you stand with her because she'll be blunt, but not in a mean way. She's just kind of,
Exactly.
it's just what it is kind of deal, which
Yeah.
is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She seems like a little kid, but well, why would you do that? Like, you're doing something. Well, why would you want to do that? And you like, you're just looking at her like, what?
Right.
Yeah.
Or she'll say something, she'll say no, just like a
Yeah.
definitive no. And it's like, excuse me? No.
Hey, look, I want to meet her too. She's so cute. Oh my gosh. All right. All right, Miss Francis. I'm sorry. Sorry. Let me see what I get for Francis. Francis, I feel like you're regressing because they show me you like you got out of a car and you got on a bike and you're not pedaling forward. Like you're pedaling really, really hard, but you're moving backwards. Like you got on the wrong mode of transportation. You were in a vehicle that was moving forward and something derailed you, and now you're on a bike and you're pedaling really hard trying to keep up with the momentum that you had, but you're on the wrong mode of transportation. You need to get off of the bike because you're on a single journey, and get back in the vehicle to take you forward where you are. So they're showing me that you kind of regressed a little bit in 2025 and you're not quite back on track where you need to be. And you need to get back in your lane. Like you're on the wrong lane. Like you're trying to ride a bike on train tracks. Is how they're showing it to me. And that's why you're not moving, because it's the wrong mode of transportation for the track that you're on. So if you get back in the vehicle and get back on the road that you're supposed to be traveling on, you will be doing it. And I feel like maybe you got sidetracked because maybe you were comparing yourself to what somebody else was doing. Like, oh, well, they're doing this. Maybe I should try that. Or maybe they're doing this, or they're getting ahead, so I should try that. Like you got off of the plane of where you were supposed to be going. Like, oh, I want to do this. And so you saw that they were moving faster. It's kind of like being in a traffic jam and you think that your lane's not moving. So you get in the other lane that you think is moving, and now you're stuck in that lane and now your lane is moving ahead. So what they're saying is that you really need to get back in your lane and stay there and get back on track. So wherever you were heading or whatever you kind of veered off from, you need to move your way back to that, because the road that you're on now is regressing you. It's really pulling you back and it's not moving you forward. So what I'm hearing is to follow your heart and not somebody else's vision. Like don't follow my vision or your friend's vision or somebody else's vision or whatever it is popular that you're seeing, but whatever it is that influenced you to veer off on this side is the wrong road. You need to get back on track to where you want it to be and follow your dream. They're really, really, saying that you really need to get back onto whatever it was. So your heart's desire, like they have a string going from your heart to your head, and you need to really follow your heart and not like try to chase the money. Once you connect that heart and that head together, then you won't have to chase the money. They show it just falling down on you. So whatever it was that you were pursuing, that's where you need to go back and focus on, and not let other people, like they're even showing me hands over your ears like this, like drawing everybody else out, because their vision for you is not the same vision that your higher power has for you. Your higher power's vision for you aligns with what your heart wants, and what everybody else is telling you is what they would do if they were in your situation, but not really what they would do if they were in your situation, because we always say what we would do until we're in that situation. So allow your higher power to lead you. And they're saying get back into your meditation. Like, were you meditating with a candle or something? Hey, angels, happy new year. Were you meditating with a candle? Or, and if you haven't been, you need to try to do that, because I know Don mentions candle on meditation all the time, because they show me you focusing on one flame, and maybe that means you need to follow that single focus, like put that focus right back where you need to be. And that candle flame is what they're showing me. But you really need to get back into that meditative mode. Relax. You're a little bit anxious because you're making me anxious, and you're making my heart beat up really fast. Like it feels like I had a Red Bull, because you're really anxious and you're really worried about what's happening next and where you should go. And they're saying, stop, breathe deep, recenter yourself, and you will find yourself. Like it's kind of like feeling your way through. And if you do it, you used to do candle work. Okay, they're saying you need to do that again. So they're showing me all those things, and you just need to focus forward on those things. And once you align yourself back with your personal goals and your personal spirit, then you'll be where you need to be. So that's what I got for Francis. But all is not lost. It's not lost. And one more thing, they show me you writing on the candle. Like, I don't know if you used to use, like, you used to write on the candle. Do that again. And if you hear the candle crackling and popping, that lets you know that spirit is working on it. Like I've learned through some of the candle stuff, if you hear it crackling, popping, that's like the spirit's talking. So write what you want on the candle, and then allow spirit to work it out for you.
I'm not really picking anything to offer, much more to offer. Unfortunately, I don't have much to.
Oh, yeah, you used to write on it? Oh, good. Go back to doing that. All that stuff, you need to refocus.
Yeah, unfortunately, Francis, if I pick something up as we're reading somebody else, and if I have to come back to it, I can. But again, I'm not really not picking up much for that, unfortunately. Well, while Angie looks for our next reading, I want to do one more thing, and that's I'm going to show that short. I modified it so where it fits this thing, so you can see it, because it's kind of just a little music video for this, and not the long scary thing. So this is, again, A Silence Too Loud. And that's not the same one. I just fixed it and it didn't work. So, oh well. I guess I'm just not.
I love technology.
I know. It's like,
I like the song though.
Yeah, that's Libby. I actually produced the song for her. It's about 3 minutes, and it tells the whole story of the book, which is kind of cool. And I made it when I wrote it. I really wanted to get the feeling of like a Reba McEntire song, "Fancy," and so that was kind of what it was about.
Yeah. Francis, by March, you'll see things turn around. And not to say that things are going to lag until then, but you'll see the progress that you want. You know, like maybe you'll be ahead of where you were by March. You'll see it. And then as a year goes on, you'll progress. And this is just a little short thing for angels. We don't even have to do a full reading. Angels, I feel like you have two guys that you're trying to choose between. Like, I know you didn't ask for a reading, and Lord help the child, not a love reading, and I'm gonna stay in my lane. That's why I'm gonna go say this real quick. I feel like you have two guys that are that you're choosing between, or two guys that are going to be pursuing you, or that you're gonna have to choose between, that is coming up very soon. One seems taller and one seems a little bit shorter than the other, and one seems to have like curly, like dirty blonde hair or something like that. And I feel like you're going to have to choose, and I feel like you're going to choose the taller guy with a curlier hair, because he's more he's funny, but he's also a little bit more intellectual, and you don't want you want somebody who kind of stimulates you mentally, but and he's a tall, skinny kind of guy. I say younger because I don't know, like 20s or 30s, somewhere in there. But he's really seems to be a really kind of smart guy, kind of like a startup guy, like he's into his own business, and he's really business minded or business focused and things like that. So your conversations are very intellectual. But if you have not met him, then I feel like he's coming up, and I don't feel like you're going to meet him at work. And it feels like it's a by chance thing. Like If you don't have anybody, I feel like you're going to meet them within, like, maybe you meet one this week and you meet that one the next week. And you're like, well, dang, I went from 0 to 2 really, really fast. And you're kind of trying to choose between the two. And I feel like you choose the taller, curly head guy, who's a thinner, more intellectual guy. But he doesn't dress like in a business fashion. Like he's like a t-shirt kind of slacks kind of guy, gym shoes. He's really down to earth, but he's really a smart business focused guy. Okay, good. Okay, yeah. And then I don't see the other guy at all. I just know that there's two guys and this guy is taller than that guy. So hopefully that happens for you very soon. And it seems like a very budding romance. I don't know how long it'll be, but I do see those two for you really quickly. But as soon as I saw your name, I saw two guys and I was like, oh, look at that. And I'm
And who was
sorry,
that,
Miss Bonnie, I won't do another one at all.
who was that for?
Angels.
Oh,
Angels.
angels. Oh,
Our
nice.
angels, yeah.
I
Angels, yeah.
know. Nice, nice, nice. We miss you, angels. We miss you a lot. It's good to have you back on live.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I hope you love your new job and everything that you're doing, but we do miss you in class.
we do. We do. Let's see.
All right.
Let me
So
see what I
who's
can pick up for angels too. Let's see. The last few times I picked up something for her, I was wrong. I was not even in the ballpark because I was picking up a new job, and she's like, "No, I'm good." I'm like, "Okay." I picked up a new job and I picked up something else, and she's like, "Yeah, no." Let me see what I can get here. Miss Bonnie, cough, cough, cough. What is it? Angels, are you getting a new? Are you looking at a new car? Because I'm picking up new car energy for you. I don't know if you've been. Did you mention that, Angie, or did it was? Okay, good. I wasn't sure, but I'm picking up a new car energy for you. So I don't know if you just recently were getting one or looking at one, but I see you getting a new used car, and a lot of happiness with this one, like a pride and ownership situation. So it's something you want. It's not just something you have to have, but it's something that you also want. So it's going to be a car that you find that that again you like that car. You want that specific type of car. So it's like things line up perfectly to make that happen. So don't be surprised if this year, early in the year, you'll see yourself with a new car. Yeah. What else? More money, definitely more money coming this year. That's around March, April timeframe. I see a raise or a potential raise. Review and raise kind of deal, something like that. And I was asking if it's going to be like an opportunity, but it's more just a raise. So that's the two things I got. So.
All right. While we were waiting, this DOJ7P or DOHJ7P, I did your question, and because I really don't like to do a love reading, and I got the 5 of Cups, which means that there's a loss. Usually 5 of Cups is a loss. So I asked, and I'll show you how it goes, but I was testing it to get my things down, and I asked, did Francis is Francis married? And I got a yes, that the bus driver is married. Or what's his name? No, you said, does he fancy you? But I do get that the bus driver is married. Does the bus driver like this person? I got a yes, but I got as a friend because they show it to me as platonic. They don't show it to me as a lovers. They show it to me as just, they really enjoy talking to you. They think you're a nice person. And then I asked, is the bus driver going to pursue? And I'm getting a no, a very slow no. I think they really do like you, but I'm getting a no because I do get that they are married. So I don't think that the bus driver is going to pursue you, but I do think that they do enjoy talking to you. And under other circumstances, they may have pursued you, but I don't get it. And then again, I got the 5 of Cups, which is a loss, which is, having to move on and think about the other things. Is there somebody else who likes you that you don't like? Because I feel like those other 2 cups that you're not looking at are somebody else who likes you and you're just not kind of like, because I like this person. So if that bus driver doesn't like you, then there's somebody else who does like you, and you may want to look in that direction. I mean, not that they don't like you. I just don't think that they're going to pursue you because they are involved in another situation. But I do feel like somebody else may like you and may come along. And so you should try to wait for that person or look for that person. Oh, Angels is looking for a new car. Oh, that's good. All right. And then I don't know, Don, who you on?
I'm gonna try this one more time to see if I made the right edit. But this again is a short video snippet of the book. One more time. Sorry, Angie.
Oh no, you're
Strongly, babe, you were fire dressed up in lace. A heroine walking through danger with heaven burning in your face. Your life was cut short trying to save this place you called your own. Now you won't rest till that locket finds its way back home.
it worked.
It finally worked.
Hey. Just type your question, Shells 89. Is that what that is? Shells 89. Just type your question. I just did a whole reading on the bus driver, J7P. That was me doing the reading for you on the bus driver.
Yeah, and she said that the bus driver's hitched or connected, and therefore
I feel
he's
like
not
he's either married or he's with somebody else. He does
right.
think that you're a nice person, but I don't think he's going to pursue. Like, he enjoys talking to you, but there is somebody else who likes you, and you should look out for that person or seek that person.
Exactly.
Either Healing Hearts or is that Yaddy? And Yaddy, I don't know what your question was. But for J7P, go back a few minutes. I just read on the bus driver. So either we could do Healing Heart 77 or is that Yaddy? I don't know what the other person looks like. They don't show me the other person.
Yadi, what was your question that you asked earlier? And what was the other one you said, Angie?
Healing Hearts, they asked for a general.
The general. Let's go with, well, since we know there's a general, let's go with theirs first. And then we'll come back to Yadi.
When Healing Hearts came up, I immediately heard shut up and dance. Like, just have fun with it. You're a little bit too serious right now. You're a little bit too like, I feel really, really wound up, really tight. Like, I'm really holding myself and I'm not letting myself have fun. I'm not letting myself be free. And they're like, stop talking so much and just go with the moment. Dance, be free, and let your emotions go. Like, let it all be free and let it go. And once you do that, you'll release a lot of energy and then you'll be able to move forward. Like, I feel like you're so bottled up. They really feel like they're showing me like paper towel being stuffed inside of a Coke bottle, and it's just filled up and you need to kind of like shake it up and let it be free. You're wound up way too tight. And so just go ahead and like scream or yell or whatever it is you need to do. And they're showing me you really need to take a walk outside, like in nature. Like, you really need to have that, you really need to feel that, that sunshine on your face, or get that wind blowing in your face. Like, you really need to let nature just kind of speak to you. You have too much going on. You're way, way, way too intense right now. And you need to kind of let it go a little bit. Like, even like my heart is beating really fast. I'm really anxious, but I'm really wound up too tight. And they're just like, breathe. Just like, kind of, you're too serious. Laugh. Even if that means just watching a funny movie. Like, I have a lot of movies that when I'm having a bad day, whether I'm having a sad day, I'm having an intense day, I'm having a you know, a frustrated day, there are certain movies that I can watch that'll make me feel like, okay, they'll make me laugh, they'll like make me feel better, they'll make me feel calm. And so maybe you need to watch a movie, go for a walk, you know, listen to some music, but you really need to kind of unwind a little bit. You're wound up too tight. And then they're saying this job that you want, or is it your current job that has you all wound up, because you're wound up like wire, not like thread. You're wound up like a wire, wound up really really tight. So I don't know if it's your current job that has you all wound up like that and has your schedule all off, but you're really really like snippy right now, like you're really snapping at people and they're like, whoa, like people are like, hold on, calm down. Oh, yeah, they're showing me that you're snapping on people and everything, and they're saying you really, really, really need to let it go and really need to kind of give yourself that energy. You might need a little kundalini pounding too,
Oh,
like you know, they're showing me like you need to release in all areas.
a little
And if you can't
adulting
listen,
time.
if you ain't got a man, you got a hand. I'm just saying.
Exactly. A little
Or so
adulting time.
I so you might want to, you know, give yourself some extra releases in some other areas too. Meditation, yoga, however you need to unwind and release and allow yourself some kind of joy. But once you do that, then things will, you'll kind of refocus and you'll kind of get, you're trying to get everything back aligned, and you'll become who you are, because they're showing me like a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, and like everybody's looking at you like, so what's going on with Sarah? Like, she's having a bad day today. Like, people are a little bit afraid of you right now, and they want you to kind of be like, don't ask Sarah. She's having a bad day. She's having a bad week. She's having a bad month. And so they want you to kind of, okay, listen, Amazon can help you out. Just, you know, they might be having a New Year's sale, and that might be the route you need to go. But either, or, you know, shower head. I don't know. Whatever you need to do, just give yourself a little relaxation, and then everything will come into focus for you better, and then things won't seem to be so intense. But that's how they're showing it to me, is that things are a bit intense for you right now, and it'll settle down. Like, I don't know if you're working on a project or some end of the year things, but whatever it is, it's going to settle down and you'll be back on track, and then you can move forward. Like, I don't know if you're trying to get out of the position you're in or what it is, but I see you moving forward to something a little bit more relaxing, because they show me the Six of Swords, and that's you transitioning to something that calms you down a little bit more. So maybe the work will wind down a little bit, or you'll move to a new project, or you'll move to something that's a little bit more calmer. But I do see you moving on to something and just having a better attitude as you go on. But you do need to, like, literally the first thing I saw when I got to your name was shut up and dance. Just release it however you need to release it. So that's what I got from Miss Healing Hearts.
Mm. I'm picking up two names for you, Charles and Richard. Do either of those ring a bell for you? Because when Angie was talking about horizontal mambo, those two names came along. So did you name a showerhead one? I don't know, but those are two that those are two names that really come out for you, and it's like they're meant. Again, if you're in the dating scene, don't be surprised if those names are conveniently found for you, or you meet somebody that fits those categories, or do you already know them? Either of those names.
Well, the Charles, or what was the other? Richard?
Richard.
Oh.
The long Richard, not the short version. Yes, I'm talking. I just thought, like,
you might be psychic. Nah, you read my mind.
Fix your face, Angie. Fix your face. Oh my goodness. Yes, indeed. Anyway, no, but that's don't be surprised if I'm picking up both those names, and so don't be surprised if they come into your life earlier into the year. And again, Yeah, and I'm talking both, by the way, not just one, but both those names are drawn to me. So do not be surprised if you again, both of them walk your way. And I just feel a connection. It's interesting because I do feel a strong connection with both of them to you, but it's like, so there's no priority, and I don't even get one to the other. I don't even see them happening. I don't see anything timeline wise. I just see both of them very, very important. So I'm seeing them come in. And so who knows, you maybe wind up dating the one and the other one comes along, and that's going to be a confusing situation. That would be the riches of too many instead of not enough. That would be kind of cool. But they both are going to be important to you. And again, that's going to be earlier in the year than later. So who knows? Keep your eyes open and your mind open.
And if you are invited to a party or somebody invites you to go out, go, because that may be when you get that opportunity to dance. Like somebody may say, hey, let's go out for a girls' night, or let's go
Mhm.
out and have drinks. Go ahead and go. Don't say no, go. Because they're
Mhm.
showing me that that'll be something good for you too. So just go ahead and go. So that's what I got for Healing Hearts.
Hey,
Come
KWZ,
back and let us know.
exactly. KWZ, sorry to hear about your grandma's passing. And so, unfortunately, sometimes KWZ, most of the time, when a spirit crosses over, sometimes it's too early for them, and so that sometimes it takes a while for them to come back and to come across. So, it's not unusual that we wouldn't feel her energy, even if it's her funeral, because it's too soon. It could be too soon. Just to give you an
Exactly.
idea. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really get any energy right now.
Oh, Mary Boyd Bradley, isn't that Mary lives in
Mom.
Scottsdale, and that's
Yeah, she said mom is here.
yep. Hey, Mary, how are you doing? Good to see you in. Hopefully, you've enjoyed this nice, less cold winter we've been blessed with. It
All my cars fell on the floor.
was all that Kundalini energy just got it excited.
Exactly.
They just popped.
Exactly. Exactly, Healing Hearts. There you go.
Oh my goodness. Oh man.
Was it somebody else we told to wait? Who else is it?
Oh gosh, there was. Who was it that we mentioned to wait?
Oh, what was it was, wait, okay. Shells. Shells. What can I expect this year? Is it shells?
Is it
Is
this
that
one?
what it is? Shells. Okay.
Yeah. With love. You saw that part, right?
Oh, come
Oh no, it was Yada Colon. We didn't do
on. Oh, maybe that was the first
right. We
time.
didn't do Yada Colon
Yandy? What is it?
because the two jobs thing here.
Oh, okay. Yandy. Is it Yandy? Is that what the name is? Okay. Oh yeah, that she put it in there. All right, now let me see. I'm interviewing for 2 jobs. Was one of the jobs with more than one interviewer, like there were 2 males or there was a 3 panel or something? That's the job I feel like you're gonna get. Whatever job had the panel of people, because they're showing me a man, maybe 2 males or a man and a woman, but I feel like 2 different people interviewed you. But I feel like they were together, so I don't feel like it's 2 separate interviews. But the job that had the 2 people in the interview, I feel like that's the one you're going to get, and that's the one that pays the most, and that's the one that'll make the offer first. Or if you haven't had that, because you said I'm interviewing for 2 jobs, the job that has the multiple people doing the interview together, I feel like that's the one that'll pay the most, that's the one that you'll enjoy the most, and that's the one that you'll get. Oh, it's coming up. And I don't even see the other job in there. Like I feel like you just accepted it because you're kind of desperate and like, oh, I really need to get a job. And you just was like, well, if this one doesn't come through, then I'll get that one. But I feel like you'll get the job that has the multiple people or the panel of people that are interviewing you. And are you worried about how you're gonna wear your hair? They're very they're showing me something about your hair. Like, are you worried about straightening your hair or doing something to your hair? whatever it is that you're thinking about doing it. Like, be very professional when you go in. They're going to be very impressed with you, with the your knowledge about whatever the subject is. And then your resume, make sure it's really, really like you bring in multiple copies, because they're going to be really impressed with um um and it was blah. Okay. They're going to be really impressed with your skills, like your knowledge of whatever the job is that you're going into. Like, you're going to chat them up and you're going to be laughing. And it's not even going to feel like an interview. It's going to feel like, oh, you're just kind of like already chatting with your boss or with your supervisor or something like that. It's going to be really, it's going to seem like a formality. Like, oh, I really like them. I would really like to work here. So I feel like they're going to offer you the job, and that'll be the one that you get.
And is that one the more tech savvy, Yadi? Are you working with some technology? Because I'm picking up again a technological component. So are you doing computer work? Are you doing some kind of um, something with the computer? Definitely something with the computer. There's a component there. Does that resonate? And they're showing me that you're comfortable with technology, so you're not like, it's not like it's a stranger to you. Health, a health job. So is there like a system that they use for keeping track of information and billing, and you're just like a whiz on it or something? Because again, they're showing me one of the jobs is very much more tech oriented. In other words, you have to use like digital databases, digital record keeping, that kind of stuff. The other one just seems more old school. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, yeah. The one that's more, again, is more tech driven is the one you're going to get, because you're going to feel more comfortable with it. You're more driven in that sense. That makes sense. But I do see you getting the one that's more tech intense. And so it's like there's one that's, again, the company or the health system or whatever is more advanced when it comes to the technological side, and that's the one that's going to be coming your way.
Make sure you brush up a little bit on your knowledge about the place. Like, I feel like you're gonna say something in there, like you're gonna know something about the company. You're gonna mention, and they're gonna be impressed that you knew that about them, or like, oh, I'm really interested in the blah 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 program you got, or the blah 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 shift, or the direction you're going, or whatever. And they're gonna be really impressed with that. But I feel like they're gonna be impressed with you anyway, and that's just gonna be the icing on the cake. Like, you're the top of the line of the candidates, and they're gonna really want to hire you immediately. They may have to finish out some other interviews, but I feel like you're going to get that one. And it's going to pay very well. Don't be afraid to speak what you want into it. Or as far as what you want, like, you can set your affirmations, you can set the tone of what you want, like, see yourself walking in, having a great, like a lot of times when I know I'm going to have a meeting with somebody who is difficult, I'll be like, you know what? Today is a great day. This meeting, I'm going to get all the information I need. We're going to have a peaceful conversation. It's going to go well. And I speak those things into existence. So speak the amount that you want into existence. Like, I want this much or higher. I want these hours. I want this shift. I want whatever. So speak those things, even if you have to write them down, and know what your bottom line is, so that they don't offer you a number and you're flustered because you don't know what it is. So make sure you know what your bottom line is and how far up you want to go. Like, no, I can't take anything under this. So, but this is what I really want. And then up higher than that. So you know where your bottom is, but you know what you want and where you want to go. You know what hours you want. You know what shifts you want. You know what you want to do. You know what your preference is. And so, like I tell people a lot of times, the way that I learned what I did like was experiencing things that I didn't like. Like, I know I don't like working with kids, so nope, not going to do that anymore because I worked with kids. I know I don't like managing people because I had to manage people. And so you figure out the things that you do like sometimes by the things that by experiencing the things that you don't like. So I think you know what you don't like, kind of tailor it into what you do like. Oh, well, oh, okay. You want to do some big stuff then. Senior Director of Clinical Operations. All right now. Oh, is that why I saw you in like a white shirt and a business suit? Like, I see you in a white button-down shirt and a business suit, and a briefcase or something like that. Like, it's a very professional job that I see you doing.
The most important thing is be comfortable. Walk in there with comfort and confidence, because again, for that kind of for again for these kind of this interview, I just feel like own it, own your space, own the room, and that's going to go a long way. But also make sure you know your technology. If you know in advance what kind of technology they use, if you know what kind of systems they use, if you can speak to those systems that they use and those kind of things, it really helps because again, it's like you're not going to train me. You just got to bring me up to speed. That's all kind of deal, you know?
Oh, okay. See, yeah, it feels like something you're very knowledgeable in. So when you go in, you're very confident. You're speaking, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, she already knows this, this, and this." And you know,
Mhm.
we don't like they're impressed that they don't have to teach you a lot.
Exactly. Yep. Put your knowledge to use. But most importantly, be confident. Be confident. Speak confidently, and that's going to go a long way.
Come back and let us know how that went. I'm very excited for you also.
Absolutely. Well, Miss Angie, we have about time for one more person. Who was it? We were supposed to. Was it Shell or was it Shell something that we were supposed to read for?
If they rearrange that question, I don't want to tell you about love.
Oh, oh yeah, Shell. If you Shell's 89, if you would like a reading other than a love reading, let us know what it is. Por favor.
Did we do Kristen?
Not that I can recall. Kristen. I don't know. I don't remember seeing it, Kristen.
Wait. She said, "Have a good night." Kristen Carlin.
Kristen Carlin. Yeah, if you want to, you can do it because we haven't. I don't. And I know we didn't read for them.
Okay. Kristen, are you still here? And what was your question? Oh. Oh, crap.
I've watched a lot of tarot online, but I'm in a situation. What's a situationship?
Pretty much friends with benefits.
Oh,
Like you don't really want to say that you're in a relationship, so we're just kind of hooking
oh.
up. Yes,
Shell.
Daniel, you are allowed to ask. Just type your question.
Exactly.
Lotus Siren. Oh,
Job reading for
okay.
Lotus.
I like that. Just Lord help the child. And for all of you who had love readings, Bonnie, when will Bonnie be back on? Bonnie will be back on Friday night. Friday Night Live. She will
And
read you to Hearing Back with Love. She loves a
Sunday
love read.
midday, right?
Friday night and Sunday midday. She will give you a love reading that will knock your socks off.
Exactly. And this is how you follow her so that if you follow her and subscribe, if you subscribe to her YouTube channel, you will get noticed when she goes live. And then you can jump on there and ask her every question you want about love or
Exactly.
anything else as well. But love is her big thing. She's
Yeah,
good
she
for
loves
love.
you. Her name is Your Love Goddess. I mean, you can't get better than that. The goddess of love. Come on now.
Like, yes. And on
Um,
Friday nights, it's even more interesting to watch than usual because she has
risque.
Sarah. I'm sorry.
It's a little risque on Friday nights too.
Yeah, she's a little bit of wine and happiness and whatever else, and so, but also Sarah is there with her, and Sarah will draw energies that she picks up, and she will show you energies that are visiting with you and so forth, if that's the case. So it's a different offshoot of whatever else is doing. She's actually drawing images of people she picks up. So and that's Sarah, who is with Bonnie on Fridays. And then Sunday mornings or midday is Jess, and Jess is on there with her. And again, another kind of energy, which is wonderful. What you got, Miss
And
Angie?
do not think that all those love readings we did tonight were regular. That was Bonnie's fault. I think she threw the juju on us.
I think so too.
I think so. It was Bonnie. It was all Bonnie. Okay, Lotus Siren, are you still here? Okay, let me see. Um, okay, Lotus Siren. So I keep seeing you um like you're jumping from one thing to another, like you're hopping from this one to this one to this one. So I don't feel like you're giving yourself enough longevity at a place. Like you're like, oh, I don't like this one. Oh, I like that one. Or I don't know if you're being let go from these jobs, but I keep seeing you bouncing. You're like, you're here a short time, you're there a short time. Like you're kind of exploring a lot of stuff. And I don't feel like it's in a bad way, but you need to find what you like. Like I feel like you're chasing the money instead of you're chasing the joy in what you like to do, or the thing that you're good at, um, you don't see a real future in it, and that's where your guides are trying to get you to go. Because I do feel like you're really good at something. Are you good at something to do with like production or TV or something to do with computers? Because when they show me like the wires going into a computer or something like that, it usually has to do with something technical or something to do with online. So are you good at like customer service or online or something like that? But I don't feel like you're in person with this. It's something that you do online and you're kind of behind the scenes, but maybe you don't like to do it, but you're really good at it. And I think you just need to find an inventive way to make it work for you. Like if you like to do, like, I don't know, make videos or make kind of video for something, maybe you could get into editing for other people. But I feel like you're a behind the scenes type person and you're just not pursuing it correctly, and you're not doing what you're really good at. You're chasing the money instead of what you really have a skill to do. And they really want you to pursue this thing that you're good at. And it really seems to be something online or something behind the scenes where you're not directly dealing with people, or you're not going into work so much. You're just kind of like, you're the name behind the product or something. You're the name behind the service or something. You're not really going in. And I don't feel like it's your own line of business yet. You're working for somebody else, but it could turn into an opportunity that is for you. Um, but you're trying to find some stability. Like I feel like you're kind of all over the place with it, like you're bouncing all over, and you just haven't found the stability that you want. Oh, you used to do oh, okay, help desk. Okay, because they really showed me you behind the scenes helping people, and you're not. Like you got to find that aspect of it that you like. So, and listen, I've had to be on the phone with tech support, and I know I was getting on their nerves because they like, I know you see what I said, and I'll be like, what? Where is it? What is it? And I couldn't do that job either. But I feel like if you find a different aspect of that to do, you'll be very good at it and you'll really, really like it. So you're bouncing all over the place, but you really need to find something in that arena because you're very good at it and you'll get good money at it. So I don't know if it's like editing something, but it's something behind the scenes. And once you find that thing that you like and get your niche, you'll really excel at it because you'll really like it. And it could just be teaching other people how to do it or something like that, but you're really good at the technology part of it, and that's what you need to pursue. And that's the opportunity that's going to come up for you. So that's what I got for Lotus Time. Yeah, it becomes boring. Yeah, I see you bouncing all over the place. So that's all I got for Lotus.
But right now, Lotus, you have a job, or you don't have a job, but yet you're concerned about being. I missed. You are employed though now, right? Correct. Because it's interesting. I'm not picking up a new job energy for this person, where with a few others I have. So Lotus, are you presently employed? Just to be clear.
Maybe she's a little bit behind on the.
Probably so. The lag time. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I like the little Christmassy kind of looking at it. And that looks like that little thing right there looks like the moon at the top.
Mm-hmm.
Looking for a second job.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's interesting because I'm not. I don't know. I don't see new job energy with you right now. I see kind of, again, just kind of where you are. I don't see, even though I know you get bored, I don't see you stepping right now for some reason.
I feel like she needs to find that aspect of the job that she likes. Like, okay, you like this part of it, then pursue it a little bit differently, like maybe within the same company, but a
Mhm.
different aspect of it.
Lotus, who's a tall, thin, dark-haired man who kind of always hangs over your, like hangs over the shoulder or hangs over where you're working in your work center? Is there a tall, thin, dark-haired man? Does he have some management role over you, or does he somehow? Is there something? Is there something about his energy that is either drawn to, or you're repelled from? Because I feel like I'm not sure exactly. The energy has my attention, but I can't determine whether it's a repel or attract. I'm not sure which. Does that resonate, Lotus? Do you know who I'm talking about?
Or a little bit of both. He gets on your
Oh, this is
nerve, but
both.
you kind of, but that
Oh,
excites you.
yeah, one of those ones that, yeah, it's like I dislike him so much now, kind of like him a little bit. You know,
I hate that I like him so much.
exactly. Yeah, I hate the delay too. It's like,
Come on, Lotus, we all want to know now.
exactly. We're inquiring minds. We want to know. Anyway, there's something about his energy that picks up that's strong around you, and um, I don't know. I'd keep an eye out for that one. I'm not sure. I have a coworker that is tall with dark hair. Hmm. Okay, Lotus. And are you in a relationship right now, Lotus, or are you available? Because again, this energy is just something. It's a, this again. It's a repulsion attraction thing going on, and I'm not even sure you understand it quite yet. Anyway, keep an eye out for that. I'm curious to see. I don't have too many feels toward him. Okay, okay, all right, all right.
Tomorrow she gonna be side-eyeing him like, what you want?
Exactly. He's gonna sit a certain way, and you're gonna go, oh, well, okay.
Remember that one coworker? I mean, that one lady who used to come to class, Janet, and she, her current husband, she repelled him for 5 years. Like, I want him for 5 years, and he never stopped pursuing her. And she finally gave him a chance, and they got together, and they've been married forever.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And she was determined at one
Five
point.
years she dodged him.
Mm-hmm. Well, Lotus, you maybe
Single
see
as
what
a
the
Pringle.
guess what? Those chips snap. So almost saying this tall, dark, not dark hair. This taller, dark hair, slender. It's something. Some energy's there. I'll put it that way. And again, I don't know if it's repulsion or attraction, but I feel like there's something there that could develop over time. I don't know. So I'm gonna leave that for you to figure out. I can't believe all this love energy, Miss Bonnie. You need to just keep this to yourself because I don't know. I don't know how to operate in this love world. It's like this is like.
Well, Don, last night all the readings that they gave me was about love. I was like, do spirit think that I need to be loved? Because 3 of the 50 people that read me last night was just like love, 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 and I was just like, okay.
If they only knew at the time that they were reading for you, they would have thought, "Oh no, this cannot be from Miss."
Exactly. And
That's why we get
Harley
numbers.
was so excited. She was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this person in a ring," and I was like,
I know. And I was sitting there by myself, just keeping my. I'm like, this is the one time I was saying, fix your face, Don, fix your
"Look at my
face. I was
face."
like, don't give it away, because I did notice.
Exactly, Miss Bonnie. We know this is all you. We sending it right back. Return to sender. Boo, boo, boo.
Exactly. Address unknown. No, please. Postage paid. Not this time.
All right. This was a good night, Don. I really enjoyed being back. I missed it too. Like, I thought about it a couple of times to get online. And I don't like getting online by myself, so I wouldn't do it. But I was like, oh, I missed it. I'm glad we're back.
Yeah, no, I think it was good to have the break, but I was missing it as well. And while we were away, I went to Tina's class since we weren't doing our Monday mediumship class. I went to Tina's class the first week that we missed, and it was good. It was good to be back to that class. But I'm
Oh, I
like,
thought you meant the first Monday because isn't that real life happening?
no. It was like
Oh,
no, it wasn't the first Monday. Thank God. Yeah, no, it was the end of the holiday. It's this holiday was getting closer, and so we all took our Monday off. And I tell you what, I went back and I liked. It was nice to be there, but it's not. It's not.
Oh, dang, because I was gonna go. I was like, you know what? I haven't been in a long
Yeah.
time. And I was like, I should go.
Yeah, I think we were very. I guess maybe I was just very spoiled with what we had as a group. I mean, we just were a small, really connected group, and this is a group. Of course, I haven't been in so long, and so I'm not as connected to them. I'm sure if I was there for more, but even that, I don't know. There was no. We had characters. Remember, we had characters in our group, and sometimes they were little shits. I'll put it.
Remember the lady that used to come and eat all the time?
Yes, Julie.
Julia or something. Yes.
Julia, yes. And she was, I mean, and she was skinny as
Who
a
was
rail.
really having an affair with her landlord.
Yes, there was a maintenance guy or whatever. Yeah, yes, the management guy. Yes, and she was as skinny as a rail, and she was always eating. I'm like, well, Lord have mercy, always
I
eating.
mean, just in there, just
Uh-huh.
every meeting. I used to be like, dang, I'm hungry too now.
Yeah, and she was lost. She was always lost. She was always confused, but she always got to the end. Got there in the end. It was like, her readings were. Yes, I remember her very much. She was a character. And remember Edward. Edward is coming back again now. Remember he was
Oh,
there for a while,
really?
and then his mother passed, and now he's actually coming back.
Okay. I
And
haven't seen him online as much.
yeah, Lord knows he's a bit of a character. So that
Oh,
was, that
definitely.
was an energy. We just had some interesting folks.
Definitely. Oh my gosh.
Yes, but no, it's
Maybe
good to
I'll
be
talk
back.
to
It's good to
I'll
be
talk
back, and it's good
it is.
to have everybody, y'all come in and sharing with us was important too, because you bring us your energy and help us to continue to practice and grow, and so we appreciate that. And if we can help you in any way by giving you a good read, then we like that as well. So thank you for sharing
In
your.
March, I'm going to see Miss Bonnie, and I'm gonna try to sneak her back here in my luggage.
All right, all right. I'm sure that she would. I know she misses AZ.
Right. I'm just gonna try to just make her come. Come on, Miss Bonnie, just come on back with us. Don't put you in my luggage. Come on back.
Exactly. Who knows? Maybe one day her and her little precious will
Charlie.
jump in the car and then just drive and just keep driving.
Exactly. Be like, I'm blowing this popsicle stand. Arizona, here I
Exactly.
come.
She gets to Arizona. She calls her son and said, "Go back to the apartment and clean everything out. I'm done."
I'm gone.
Oh my
And
goodness,
find her a high roller on the way.
Miss Mary. Hopefully next time that will be the case, and if it is, we will definitely let you know, and we will give you the reading if it comes through. So not. It's funny tonight. We really didn't have many. We didn't have any mediumship energy, which is kind of
I
strange.
didn't get any.
Yeah.
Really. And you guys have been practicing a lot. I did not have any. And I really did try to tap in for K Weezy, but I just didn't get anything. And again, like you said, it may just be too soon.
Yeah, especially if folks in the book The Mediums, which is the book that we talked about earlier that Susan and I wrote, and it teaches people how to be a medium. It teaches people what mediumship is and how to be it, how to ethically behave as a medium, those kind of things. But the one thing that you'll know in that from reading that book is that sometimes there are newer spirits, and newer spirits haven't reincarnated or haven't come back as many times, and so they're not as comfortable with coming back quickly. Other spirits have been around a long time and have maybe reincarnated many, many, many times. Those spirits, they pop back. They don't have an issue. They don't have an issue. And I'll give you an example. And it's actually in this book. It's chapter 1. When you read that book, it's chapter 1. And it's also on my YouTube channel under my shorts. And it is the incident at the airport in Denver. And on that one, the woman had just died. And so when I'm sitting there, and there's an image here that this is the image that I created for that chapter. So I'm sitting there, and when this happens, the spirit is letting me know that they're there. And then when I was done, the woman says, "Yeah, but my mom is still on the side." And we're like, "What?" And she said, "No, my mom hasn't died." So she said, "You got everything right. You explained who she was. You described her. You talked about this, that, and the other. You got all that right, but she hadn't died." And then when I got up to go to the restroom and came back, she was in tears. And sure enough, she got a phone call that her mother had just died. So that's one of those situations where indeed that spirit had been around enough times that they could come right back. They knew how to come back. So it isn't abnormal in either direction. It just depends on whether that spirit energy has come back enough so where they're comfortable coming back and quickly, and other times it's not. And that's why sometimes you'll even have spirits come back, but they need to come back with a carrier with them. And so you'll sometimes have a husband and wife team come in because the husband or the wife is stronger energy, and then the other one tags along with them because they don't have quite that strength. And so, and there are husband and wife teams who in this world cross over and are in that world together. That doesn't happen often either, though, even though we all hear all these things. Usually that's not the case. Usually they go on to whatever. But so it's interesting how that works. So Weezy.
And they may not be ready to talk to you. I remember when my grandmother passed, well, my grandmother passed a long time ago, but all of my other, like when I really, really got into, understanding my gifts, a lot of my relatives came and I kept saying, well, where's my grandma? And she was like, she ain't got time to come talk to you right now. And she didn't come to me for a while. When she did come, it was really nice, but she didn't come for a while and everybody else came and she was the one person I wanted to come. And she finally came, but she came on her own time, not when I wanted her to.
That happens. That happened because, and and Angie just hit on something else, that it's Hollywood has made us believe that mediums can call any spirit in at any time. It's like, have you lost your mind? You couldn't control people when they were on this earth. How do you think when they have more freedom that you can control them? It doesn't work like Hollywood has it. I mean, I'd love to see that happen, but I've never yet, even the best mediums whom you see on screen, which I guarantee you this, folks, the best mediums that you see on screen are not the best mediums. They're the best advertised. They're the best at marketing. But I will tell you what, if you go to an organization like the ISF, the International Spiritualist Federation, and you go to one of their evening events, and those mediums will blow you away. They will make all the other mediums you've ever seen look like children because
Are they doing that again this year now?
they are. This year they're in Scotland. This year they'll be in Scotland. They won't be here in the US. But man, when they get on that stage and they just boom, 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 and they're giving you 5, 6, 7 pieces of evidential information. They're giving you all this stuff, and you're thinking, holy crap. I mean, and they're very comfortable. So it is fascinating to watch them and to watch a good medium do it. But yeah, it's you cannot control them, and even those mediums you can't control. Whoever comes in, they entertain them, they discuss with the person they come in for, and then they move on. But you can't draw in specific. Now, you as a sitter, when you want someone to come in before you go to a medium, even before you come on tonight, like say you wanted to come on tonight and have them come in, or Weezy specifically, he would go and say, Grandma, I need you to come in tonight. I need you here tonight for me. Because you can help draw them in and send a message to say, hey, I want you there. But again, there's no guarantee that they come in. So keep that in mind.
Weezy, I saw Teresa Caputo live here. She's really good. Like when I was there, cause we were all in like a big conference room, and she has cameras following her around, but she was really authentic. Like she really was, reading these people, and people were crying and people were really wanting to get a reading. She was really authentic, but it felt like, I was like, oh my gosh, like I kept saying, oh my gosh, that's how me and Don did it. Or, oh my gosh, like I felt so relatable to her because it was just the way that we do it. And I was just like, oh my gosh, this is just the way that we do it. And I was just like, I can't wait till I can do this on this level. And again, I was critiquing it, like it's too many people in here and you can't get to everybody and you feel so bad because you can't get to anybody. But she was really, really nice. She was really authentic, and her gift is really, really real. Like it's really probably sensationalized on the TV, but seeing her live, I really did see her read people. People were really, really excited. She walked all around the arena and tried to get as many people as she could. She was probably on for 90 minutes, but it was really, really nice. Yep, I really did like her.
And the one thing you have to understand about her and the Hollywood one and John Edwards, they understand the technical aspects of performing as a medium, and so you are still a medium. Guarantee they're still mediums, absolutely. Otherwise, they wouldn't be good and sustainable. But they also understood the art and entertainment of it. Where again, if you go to some of the mediums who they're not as they don't care about the entertainment aspect. They're just come boom, 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 boom. And so it's a little different feel. But yeah, no, I'm with Angie. When you see Teresa Caputo, I've not seen her live, but when I watch her, I can sometimes when she's picking up the energies, I can pick up those same energies. And I'm like, I can visualize what she's already seeing. And then she talks, I'm like, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
And that's what also a good medium can do, is that they can sometimes pick up the same energies as does the person who has that connection. That's why you'll see, if you've seen us, Angie and I, online, sometimes we pick up an energy that comes in, I'll pick up or she'll pick up, and the other one can see it too. And all of a sudden we're both working it, because energies are like that. Once it's that much strong energy in place, other good mediums can pick that same energy up and work with it, which is nice.
And I like that. One of the things that I noticed that she did that I've done before is like, she'll be reading this person. She'll be like, hold on, got something for you over here. So she'll put this person on hold, and then she'll start reading this person. Then she'll come back to that person. Like she had multiple people going at the same time, because the spirits are just coming, because you're open. And, before she could finish this one, she's telling you about this one, or it sounds similar, and she has to figure out which spirit belongs to you and which spirit belongs to you. But it was really nice, like really nice to see. And she done all kinds of people. Like in that 90 minutes, she probably got in a good 20 or 30 people.
That's fantastic. That's actually a good number for that short period of time, because it doesn't always work that way. That's for sure. It's interesting too, because there's one medium called Darren Britton. He's from England. And when he is doing platform mediumship, which means, again, the audience is here, he will say, okay, I'm picking up this energy, and does this resonate? And you'll see 2 or 3 people put their hand up, right? Because maybe they feel that description fits somebody they know. And he's like, tell me something. He'll point and say, tell me something, say hello or say something. And the person will speak, and he can tell by hearing the voice, no, this wasn't meant for you. And he's like, no, you're the voice, you're the one. And then he goes with it, which is fascinating. Another way in which he can pick up and differentiate his is by hearing the voice of the person receiving the message. And I'm like, that's so crazy. I just love watching mediums of all kinds do their stuff. And there's always something to learn from them. And the same thing with tarot readers. Angie and I do this a lot. She'll tell you as well, I think, is that when we go on YouTube and watch tarot readers read.
Yeah, I watch all kinds of people. And I like to get on people's lives and listen to what they're saying, because they have a different take on it. Yep. Or they give me, like, a lot of times I'll hear stuff, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I never even thought of it that way. And I just love the way that other people talk about it, or other stuff that they bring into the atmosphere that I just have never heard of, or that I've just never even considered. So I love to watch other people do it, because it gives me a skill set, or it helps me to be like, oh, you know what, that's the way I do it. Or, oh yeah, I'm right on. Like, I don't feel like I'm an anomaly when I see some other people do it. I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Like, seeing Teresa really made me confident. Like, oh my gosh, this is exactly what me and Don do. Like, we're not far off. We're right where she's at. She's just getting paid a tremendous amount of money to do the same thing that we do.
Exactly. And one more thing that Angie, I think, will agree with me on as well, is that it's also interesting to watch, because sometimes the message that goes to an individual, sometimes it lands with you too. And you're like, you know what? I was meant to be here because I needed to hear that too. So it's the messages that are sent to a specific person from a spirit. Sometimes the benefit of that message can be so useful in your own life or somebody else's life. That's why
Nikki Colbert is saying that, Don, just before you haven't even read her comment, but that's what she was saying. She didn't raise her hand when she was given a message, but she received it. It was too late for her to realize that message was for her too. Yeah, but a lot of times people will be in the chat and they'll be like, oh, I feel like that's talking to me too. And a lot of times my guides, when they want me to get something that I've been too dense to receive, they'll give me a whole bunch of readings that are along that same lines. And I'll be like, I've done 3 readings on the same thing. I thought they're trying to tell me something.
Exactly. Coincidence? I think not.
Exactly. So sometimes, they have to keep putting you in that situation for you to be like, ding, 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 ding. Might be for me too.
Exactly.
Hey, Harley.
Exactly. The one other blessing, though, is the fact that we know how to turn it off. And so, when we leave here tonight, the chances are that, our spirit guides and our gatekeepers will hear that, hey, okay, it's time to turn this off. And then the energy goes, because the one thing also that maybe you guys hadn't thought about is when we are open, we pick up all kinds of information. We're getting bombarded. We have to pick and choose what we want to work through. And so even when this line is down and we're moving in our everyday life, we're still picking up energies. And so sometimes we have to say, okay, turn it off, just shut the gates. As I call my gatekeeper, Emily, shut the gate. I don't need anything else for a while. And they'll do that and shut down and give me that peace and tranquility, which is nice. So yeah, it's a
And
blessing.
if
And
I'm shut down too long, they'll be like, "We know, Angie. We know."
yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Well, Angie, again, super having you in again. It's been fun. Had a great time. Thank you, everybody, for popping in and sharing this with us. We will be back next week. Same, or yeah, you're in town, right?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Am I in town? Yes, I'm in town. I leave, I leave Thursday. I leave Thursday. So yeah, I'll be here Wednesday night. Okay. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
So,
I don't have anything until, wait, let me look at the calendar. Make sure. Oh yeah, I don't have anything until that weekend. The weekend, next weekend is Keena's birthday, so I have multiple events that weekend.
yeah, that's when I talked to her. She said until somebody plans something, she doesn't have anything. And I'm thinking she was expecting someone to plan because she wasn't going to do it.
She decided that we're gonna go to Chola. I think it is. Is that what
Uh-huh.
it's called, Chola? Some steakhouse that I think in Scottsdale or something that she wants to go
Mhm.
to. So we're going there on her actual birthday, and then the next weekend we're going to that dinner mystery theater thing.
Oh,
We're
fun.
going to that. I can't wait to do that.
Yeah.
And then somebody else has a birthday in between. And so we're going to do this game show day. Like there's this game show place down the street from us where you do teams of stuff. And so we're going to do a game show day at this.
Well, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, Angie, explain to everybody what it is in your family with birthdays.
So from January to June, we have a birthday every single month, and you get the whole month, and we do whatever you want to do for the whole month. So these are Keena's activities that she wants to do. And then I'm also popping into Michigan this weekend. My friend doesn't know, so I hope she's not watching this show tonight. To surprise her for her birthday. She's having a party, and I'm going to surprise her at the party. But the whole month, we do whatever you want to do, whatever events you set up. For the month. And so far, Keena has 2 events set up. And then we have a lot of birthdays this month. So we got a lot going on this month. And then for February, I haven't even started to plan what I want to do, but we're definitely going out of town somewhere for my birthday. So they better get ready.
By the time June and July comes, Angie's family is like, we're done.
Listen, we are depleted to the max because we done been all around the Mulberry Bush and back and forth. And some people get a little bit out of control, like Keena. She calls it Keena-wary. So
Yes.
the whole month she does everything she want to do. But yeah, look, nothing but cake sees us a lot from January to June.
If y'all haven't if you haven't had nothing but cakes, you're missing something. They are delicious.
Listen, they send me a coupon every month to get a buy one, get one free. And I got me a BOGO today. I got a strawberry and a lemon today.
Exactly.
Exactly. Lots of cake. Listen,
And of course,
they love us. They love to see us coming.
Yes, and I love, of course, their red velvet.
Oh my gosh. And the carrot cake. I was having a dilemma between the lemon and the carrot cake today, but I ended up getting the lemon.
You know, I never do desserts because I've lost the weight and so forth, and so I don't do desserts. However, and New Year's celebration, I did, but I ordered vegetables for my cake, so I didn't break the rule. It just happened to be carrot, but that's
Exactly.
Carrot. It's a vegetable. It's a carrot cake. It's a vegetable.
Exactly. Listen. Vegetables is vegetables, however you eat them. Even if it's yams that you got brown sugar all over them.
Exactly. I tell you what, that carrot cake from Fleming's, we were at Fleming's because it was 14 of us, and so the whole family just went to Fleming's for we went at like 10, and then we're there for midnight. I'm telling you what, I had not had their carrot cake, and I hadn't had carrot cake in a long time. Ooh, Lord, I tell you what, I could have swam in that.
There's a Fleming's over by me, and I haven't been yet. I keep saying I want to go, but I've heard good things about it. It's like right down the street from me in Ahwatukee.
Yeah, well, I tell you, I like it, and we go to Mastro's. We've been going to Mastro's for the last few years, and there were last year it was okay, but we're like, it's a little flat, and we're like, let's try something new. And then again, we had 14, so we couldn't go. I didn't want to go to those fixed price menu places because some of those they have like for each course. My kids, no, that doesn't work because I have some who are very particular. So that was a lost cause. So we had to shop around, and then of course we like Fleming's anyway, so let's do Fleming's, and it worked out. And their service was phenomenal for a holiday celebration with people slamming the place. The service was still at that level you'd expect, and so I was very happy about that too.
I hadn't even heard that Bonnie told me you're going. I was like, really? They have a New Year celebration? So that is good to know.
Yeah, yeah, and it was good. It was actually very good.
That's where me and my husband are going to go this year. I'm going to claim me and my husband for New Year's Eve. We're going to go this year.
Very good, very good. Put it out there. Yes, indeed. Affirmations.
Yes.
Yes,
I'm going to do my wedding like they did on Big Bang Theory when Penny and Leonard got married, and they did it on YouTube. They did the link on YouTube. I'm just going to put it on there so y'all can all see me get married.
From Vegas?
Yeah.
Hey, you see Pam got married in Vegas.
I saw it. Oh my God. And bought a house.
Yes. She's moving to back to Aggie Land, where I graduated from A&M, and Pam's family is all from A&M and so forth. So, yeah, when she said, I'm like, oh, you got to be kidding me. That's amazing.
Listen,
yeah.
I said, listen, Pam just renewed my hope and love because baby, later in life, love ain't nothing like it.
When she told me she was getting married in Vegas, I said, and she said she get married, I teased and I said, hope it's not in Vegas because the last one was in Vegas. That didn't work out too well. It was. I'm like, oh, I didn't mean it. I would never. I thought it was a joke. And when I put it out there, I didn't know she was going to.
Exactly. I was so excited for her. I was just like, oh my gosh, because she looks so happy.
She does.
I was just like, oh my gosh, and she retired.
Yes.
I was like, oh no.
Yes. It just lots of change happening real quick. Yeah.
Exactly. And I was just so excited. I was like, all right, Pam. Literally, she renewed my confidence in later in life love. I was like,
exactly. Exactly. Well, with that said, we are out of here, folks. This time for real. We really are.
Exactly. We just get the chit chatting.
With that said, let's put on some music out of here. We're going to put on Libby's song about the book to get our way out of here instead of our own music this time.
Get the book, guys. You will love it. It's a nice read.
Absolutely. Here we go. Well, they were supposed to go on. Picture on.
Well, Libby came strutting down the hillside with her red curls jumping like a wildfire flame. She had a smile so wide, honey, folks stepped aside because that charm you just couldn't tame. But behind that wink and sparkle lay a truth she couldn't ignore. That old Jerome mind was killing folks, and she wasn't gonna let it anymore. She tucked the proof in a golden